Hey, it's Logan Christopher from Lost Empire Herbs, and today we're talking about our Phoenix formula. This was the original formula we put together, and it's been one of our most popular ones ever since. Not that we have a whole bunch of formulas, but it really is great, and I want to talk about this in relation to the three treasures. So, Chinese Taoist philosophy, herbs are working across these three treasures, the superior class of herbs. We have Jing, Qi, and Shen. The best way to understand these is with the candle analogy. Jing would be the wax, the body of the candle. Qi is the flame, it's the energy coming off the candle. And Shen is the light, the brilliance of the candle. So this gives you a formula. So Jing, that's really your foundational energy, your constitution, DNA, hormones, a lot having to do with there. Qi is your everyday energy that you're using, you're getting from the food, from your breath, and also some herbs that really help amp up that. Then Shen is the spirit that we're going after. So with Phoenix formula, it's really not concentrated on Shen. There's great other herbs for that, reishi being the prototypical one, but the purpose of Phoenix formula is to really work on these ones, because if you don't have a good foundation, the Jing and the Qi, then it's hard to really get into that Shen mode if you don't have energy, that sort of thing. So we're going to focus on these two. Phoenix formula is made with 4 different herbs. We have pine pollen, shilajit, ant, and Hoshu Wu. Now, these are working really on Jing and Qi. Ant is Qi tonic. Ant is known as a better Qi tonic than ginseng itself. Most people, when they take ant by itself, they'll notice immediately usable energy. It's one of those herbs that you can feel right away. Shilajit, as the destroyer of weakness and the conqueror of mountains, it is definitely having these Qi effects as well. Even though shilajit comes from Ayurvedic medicine, we can map those herbs across into, although pine pollen, ant, and Hoshu Wu are traditional Chinese medicine herbs as well. So shilajit, it's really having effects across metabolism, all those trace minerals, helping with energy production. So both of those are really hitting on the Qi component. Now shilajit, though, is also a Jing herb. Anytime you see something that's black or dark brown with herbs, that can be an indicator of Jing. It's not always like that, but that definitely is a component. Now, with pine pollen and Hoshu Wu, those are both Jing. But with Jing, we have a subdivision. So there's both Yin, which Hoshu Wu is the best one for, Yin Jing, and then Yang Jing. And I'd say shilajit actually has both of those, but being different. So pine pollen, it's really more of that masculine energy. Of course, pine pollen being great for men, for the hormones and everything there, while Hoshu Wu is doing that, but it's more in the background. So you don't get the same kind of aggressive effect or energizing type thing that a lot of people feel with pine pollen, but it's important that really have that balanced out. So having this Yang Jing herb with pine pollen, this Yin Jing herb with Hoshu Wu, and shilajit really kind of balancing there in the middle, and then the shilajit and ant being really strong in Qi. That's why this simple, fairly easy 4-part formula is great for both of those 2 treasures. That's why we called it Phoenix formula, because if you want to bring back your health, let's say you're an older guy or something, and you really need that foundational energy once again so you can go about your life in a great way, this is a great formula for it. So if you don't know where to start with different herbs, like, oh, there's this and that thing, Phoenix formula is a great place to start for men, for women as well. Well, for women, we have the Athena formula, so that's specifically for women, but Phoenix formula can be great. People have loved this formula as a pre-workout, just taking it in the morning, bunch of different ways you can use it. But that's a little bit about the 3 treasures and Phoenix formula. If you want more information about the 3 treasures, Phoenix formula, different herbs inside, head on over to lostempireherbs.com. Tons of information, as always, about those herbs and about all these things that you can start using, start thinking about in order to take control of your health.